Well, it's always great to know a second language. It's always cool to say, yeah, I'm trilingual, whatever, you know, or a bilingual. But it's not just about speaking the language. Because when you learn the language, it's not just that, the words, it's actually learning about a culture of people, and believe it or not, I feel like we're not the only ones that exist.
They say, Professor Pico, I never knew what it was to be a minority, but being here, being the only person from North America that speaks only English, I felt, now I know what it feels to be an immigrant or a minority in the United States, which is very educational for them coming back here. They understand about immigration better, they are more tolerant, more open to different cultures and different traditions, so that serves both ways.
Well, I went to Mexico for a few months, so that I felt like I was at home, I felt comfortable, I felt really good, and I realized that I was pretty much the only one that spoke English down there, and that if you wanted to know, if you wanted to get around, if you wanted to do anything, that you had to speak Spanish.
And I keep telling my students, the ones in the advanced classes, if I take them today to a class to compete with, you know, like Ivy League or bigger campuses like Purdue or Bloomington, they will do well, absolutely. We are all highly qualified, and we make sure they learn more than the basics that they need in foreign languages.
And I was working a lot with little kids, and I realized that I could come to these places and I could see this, and I could really help if I'm able to go out and have this type of a job. And I felt like teaching English as a second language not only gave me a platform in the Latin community that I've always wanted to be in, but it would give me a place to go anywhere that I wanted to go. Each of these teachers is worth letting them in. The majority of the professors that I met, if you let them in, if you talk to them, if you communicate with them, if you share part of your life with them, then you're going to always take something away. Like I said, Carla Staus and Professor Pico have completely changed my perspective and my life and how I approach things and people. They're outstanding. Oh, you want to go to college? You need to go to IUK. This is where you need to go. Why? Because it changed something, because it did something, because these people are real people. They're not just here to teach you, they're here to tell you something about yourself.